Unraveling the Informal. Phrasal verbs in everyday English. Hello, language learners. Welcome back to our series on mastering the nuances of English phrasal verbs. Today, we're taking a deep dive into recognizing informal phrasal verbs. Now, why is this important? Well, English, like any other language, has different registers or levels of formality. Understanding the formality of phrasal verbs can greatly enhance your language skills, particularly in contexts like casual conversation, writing emails, or even academic writing. Let's get started. Phrasal verbs, by their nature, often lend a more informal, conversational tone to English speech and writing. They are essentially verbs combined with prepositions or adverbs, forming a unique meaning that often differs from the base verb. Examples include hang out, give up, or look after. Despite their frequent use in English conversation, it's important to understand that these phrases might not always be appropriate in more formal or academic contexts. How do we recognize informal phrasal verbs? There are a few tricks. The first clue might be the context in which you encounter these verbs. Are they in a casual conversation, a text message, or a social media post? These environments are ripe for informal phrasal verbs. Additionally, if a phrasal verb has a one-word equivalent, usually of Latin origin, such as ascertain for find out, the phrasal verb is likely more informal. Let's practice identifying the formality of some phrasal verbs. Consider the phrase, put off. You could say, the meeting was put off. In a more formal setting, this could be, the meeting was postponed. Another example might be, look into, as in, we will look into the matter. Formally, this could be phrased as, we will investigate the matter. Learning how to recognize informal phrasal verbs is one thing. Knowing when to use them is another. It's crucial to match your language to your context. If you're at a professional meeting or writing an academic paper, lean towards more formal language. But in a friendly chat or a quick email, feel free to let those phrasal verbs fly. And that wraps up our discussion on recognizing informal phrasal verbs. Remember, language is not just about grammar rules and vocabulary, but also about understanding context and appropriateness. We hope this video helped you get a better sense of how and when to use phrasal verbs. Keep practicing, and you'll soon master the fine art of matching your language to your context. Happy learning, and see you in the next video.